Hello everyone, welcome to the University Talk Show. And today on the University Talk Show, it's Health Day. And as a University Talk Show, we decided to talk about mental health. So we're going to be interviewing random students at Molongosho University here at Parkview campus in Livingston. Stay tuned.
Alright. What's up, my people? It's your boy Contre here on the University Talk Show, and I'm here with
Chanda Emmanuel.
Come. So, but Chanda Emmanuel, I want to hear your views on mental health. What are your views on mental health?
Mental health has to do with the social, even the psychological and emotional well-being of a person. So it basically has to do with how a person is able to manage stress, being socially acceptable, and how they feel and sees themselves. Yes.
Wonderful, well elaborated. So what are your advice on how you can be able to advise maybe a fellow student on how to handle mental health?
The first step that I would advise a person on how to handle stress is to balance how you do things, whether it's work, social life and education. Balance. So you need to strike a balance on how you ought to manage your time. So you dedicate your time to say, for this period I do this I'm dedicating this time to exercising. You get into social groups, being with friends and family. Yeah, such kind of things can help a person to manage stress.
Nice. So bakama mwali kapitamu?
Not really, but twali kapitamu in one way or the other twali kapitamu aisha.
Alright. So how did you manage, like, personally?
Most people who know me basically know that I love going to the gym. So one of the things that drives me away from being stressed or to stay mentally stable is going to the gym. So I exercise a lot. You get social with people, have some friends. It's not always that you can just be alone, because when you're alone, a lot of dark thoughts can enter your mind. So you need to know what to do, have some hobbies, and as always, strike a balance in everything that you do.
That's G. Anyways, guys, you heard it from Emma, aka Gym Bro. So that's how you can be able to cope with mental health. Back to you.
Hi.
Hey, Curie.
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you doing?
I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to ask you just few questions too. Also, what makes you happy?
Well, there are so many things that make me happy. I can say being around with people, socializing, watching soccer, traveling, and also adventuring to other new activities.
Oh, alright, I get.
Even here, I'm getting so happy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you. Hey.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, thank you so much. So now we are going to divert on another things. So like what things makes you maybe depressed? You're depressed. You're thinking of other bad things, negative things. Yeah, just being stressed out. So what leads you to that?
There's so many things that would make me stressed up.
Okay.
Like, let me just diverge into three aspects: physical aspect, intellectual, and also emotional aspect. Let me start with the emotional aspect.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I've got a girlfriend. She needs 100 kwacha, 200 kwacha for the hair thing. Well, boy, I only have 2 kwacha in my account.
Because you're a student.
What did I do? So stressed up. Well, boy, she pressurizes me. So I mean, on the intellectual part, I can say school also gets into that. Well, boy, let's, for example, I'm expecting to get a new place in lecture since I get a D plus, whereby I was aiming to do my level best. Also, that would pressurize me, whereby I would maybe study the whole night, in the sense of, at the last get so stressed up. So that also contributes to the stress.
Yeah, I get. School can be something else, Sure. Yeah, thank you so much. It was fun having you.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So I'm now with a medical student by the name of
Agnes Singani.
Alright, so Agnes, the question I have for you is, what effect do you think social media has on mental health?
Social media has a very great impact because people usually post pictures, videos, and then you have someone who is commenting something that is not polite, like you're too fat, you're too thin, your boobs are too big, your back is too flat. That can lead someone into depression, because the person will be thinking of, how will I change this part, when actually you cannot do anything about it because it's already made. So that can lead into depression.
All right, thank you very much. So having said that, what words of advice do you have for young people out there, especially university students who have engaged into content creation? What word do you have for them in case they come across criticism that can make them, that can deteriorate their mental health?
So the word of advice that I have is just have confidence. Tell yourself you're pretty. If someone comments something that is depressing, something that is bad, you just go in the mirror, tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm perfect the way I am. Just be proud of who you are. The thing is just being proud and being content with what you are and what you have. So those who are content creators and are students, you're experiencing people belittling you on social media, you can just be confident. Be proud. If they tell you you're too flat behind, tell them it makes me perfect. It makes me beautiful. It makes me who I am.
Nice. So thank you very much for joining us.
So I'm here with the Mulungushi University student. Your name?
All right, I'm Thomas Mwamba, second year medical student.
All right, Thomas. So as earlier said, we're talking about mental health as a university talk show. So I have a few questions for you. Seeing that you're a medical student here at Mulungushi University and you're bound to cope with stress. So what are some of the ways that you cope with stress, being that you're a student?
All right, first and foremost, stress can be there, and stress is true.
Yes.
All right, but there are some few ways in which we get to cope to stress, right? All right, and one is setting a schedule. Yeah, setting a schedule and probably doing some exercise. And most of the medical students always forget to eat, but always eat, have some rest. And one thing which I've put like to be important is set your goals and let your goals be expectant, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Not you want to get the 100 in anatomy, no, set expectant goals so that you should be comfortable with them, and always be ready, like it's okay to ask. Yeah, so when you feel you're depressed, you're having mental issues, and people are always there, you can ask, feel free to ask.
All right. So my other question for you is, what exactly do you know about mental health specifically?
All right, so I think mental health is basically the emotional, physiological, and social aspect of one's health. Yeah, so I think that's about mental health.
All right, thank you very much, Thomas.
All right, thank you.
Hola, what's up? It's Boy Country here again with our lovely
Tadiwa Chidemviri.
Tandiwe Chiremviri, that's a wonderful name.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Wonderful. So, Tandiwe, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
what are your views about mental health?
I think that mental health is an important part of our lives, and like we should never neglect it, even though most of the times people neglect that part of their lives. I feel like it's the most vital, and without a proper mental health, you cannot function.
True. So, have you ever gone through mental health before in your life?
Yes, I have.
So how did you cope?
Funny enough, people might not believe me, but I worked out. Exercise is actually the best to actually cope up with your mental health issues. Working out and praying. Yeah, that's how I got through.
All right, that's nice. Earlier before the interview, you told me that you're MBCH B2. So how are you handling depression?
I still work out, one, and I pray before anything. Put God first. Yes, and I socialize. I make time for free time. I go out. I have fun. It's not all about books.
Oh, I see. So would you allow me to go out with you?
I'll answer that later.
All right, everybody, you you heard it from her. So mental health is very important, and if you're coping out there, you're doing a great job. And back to you.
I'm back again with another person. What's her name?
Faith.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright. So I'm going to ask you just a few questions concerning mental health. Okay. So what do you understand by mental health?
Well, mental health is simply emotional and psychological and social well-being of someone, like the social well-being of someone.
Okay. Yeah. That's our medical student right there. Yeah, thank you so much. So how does school affect your mental health?
I would say it's affecting my mental health in that there is less time to sleep, and like you're deprived of sleep, like trying to cope up with academic pressure and just assignments.
Assignment. Medical school, it's something, it's hell. Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. It was fun having you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm here again with another Mulungushi University student. Your name?
Precious Mbazima.
All right, Precious. So I'm going to be asking you questions under mental health, and I'll need you to respond to them. So my first question is, have you ever had suicidal thoughts?
Yes.
Okay, what? So how would you advise someone who's going through or having suicidal thoughts?
I would really advise that person to open up to someone they're really comfortable with, and sometimes crying really helps. Or maybe you can just have taking walks. Yeah, they've worked for me. And music, maybe you play some sad music, you cry some, and opening up to other people, it's really helpful, I would say. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Precious. Alright guys, so I'm here with a senior who's doing pharmacy. Your name?
Patience Kapamwe.
Alright, Patience. So I've got a question for you under mental health. Saying that in most relationships, girls are mostly dumped by guys or left by guys. So how does this affect your mental health in general for all girls?
I think it really affects us a lot, because if you see, when girls love, they really love, that's the thing. Mm-hmm. So once a girl is in love and later she's dumped, so that really affects us. You begin to think no one loves you out there. You just be disturbed. A lot of disturbances come about. You be crying, you just be in bed without even eating, because love really hurts, especially from the person you loved. That's really bad.
Then seeing that the boys also get dumped, said when some people be like, no, your physical appearance and whatsoever, since they talk about body shaming, so how does that affect you as a girl? Because you find that other people start doing BBLs or whatever, not judging, but how does this affect you as a girl?
It really does affect us, because sometimes it's not our fault that we're made the way we are. Sometimes, you just be thinking, sometimes that's why people even get to do certain things, like, they start buying things to improve their appearance, you get. Yeah, so that really affects us. You begin, even if you do certain things, you even stop wearing certain things, because you'll be thinking, no, they will laugh at me, they will body shame me, they will do all sorts of things. Guys, I think it's really bad. It really affects us a lot.
Alright guys, so dealing with mental health awareness, it is important to create a safe space for your peers and fellow individuals. No body shaming on Facebook, Twitter or whatsoever social media platform. It is important to adhere to the 4 C's of mental health: control, competition, challenge and commitment. When you adhere to these 4 C's, everything shall be okay. And if you are going through any suicidal thoughts, it is important for you to seek professional help, or from any person that you trust, and not to say they'll give you consolidated advice or advice that will actually sink in and help you. So as a University Talk Show, don't forget to subscribe the button, hit the follow and subscribe, and don't forget to share.